Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you. I will say God bless you for subscribing. If you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And now the news in details. Uzodinma's bombs Wike says you are worse than PDP. Imo State Governor Senator Hope Uzodinma has blasted his Rivers State counterpart Nyesom Wike over his recent comments accusing of being instrumental to the plot to remove the national chairman of All Progressive Congress, Adams Oshiomhole, from office. The governor, who reacted in a press statement he issued through his chief press secretary media advisor, Wike Wanchukwu, said he has no regret in leaking Oshiomhole's predicament to Wike. Uzodinma also advised the Rivers State governor to be mindful of his unguided utterances, claiming the way he talks depicts who he really is. According to Governor Uzodinma, Governor Wike arrogates to himself the strength he does not have going by the way he talks. There is no better way to pin Governor Wike down to the recent crisis rocking the APC and its national chairman than the careless way he spoke against Governor Uzodinma, who obviously was echoing what many already know about Wike and his type of politics, Uzodinma stated. Uzodinma also accused Wike of destroying PDP with his utterances. He said, "Is it not unfortunate that Governor Wike pretends to have a court injunction on how to speak carelessly? The reason may as why members of the PDP, including the founding members, abandoned the party, which is about to collapse on Wike's head. Rather than engage in some kind of introspection on what went wrong with this party, Governor Wike thinks that trivializing serious issues of national and international importance will bring accolades his way. If Governor Wike did not have a hand in the Oshiomhole saga, why insult innocent Governor Uzodinma, whose only crime was that he brought Wike's mischievous tendencies to the fore for everyone to see? Governor Wike pretends to love the judiciary more than anyone else, but the truth is that every opportunity he gets to stand the judiciary on his head, he does so with relish. Mr. Governor, your interest in the attempted removal of the national chairman of the APC is legion, and you know it. Unlike most of you, Governor Uzodinma does not talk much, and when he does, it is not frivolous. Stop pretending, because that has been the lot of characters like you that did the PDP in and ready to bury it finally. Governor Uzodinma has an idea why you are badly hurt. You have the right to be hurt anyway. However, because you are Mr. Know-All, you still cannot imagine how Governor Uzodinma has reduced your self-acclaimed political wisdom to ignorance. Contrary to what Wike said about Uzodinma on the Supreme Court judgment, the Imo governor said he believes strongly in the judiciary. He said Governor Uzodinma believes in the rule of law like the APC and has not hidden his respect for the judiciary as a critical organ for national development and survival of Nigerian democracy. If Governor Uzodinma were to be you, he would not have followed through all the processes he painstakingly adopted to emerge the governor of Imo State on January 14, 2020, and reaffirmed governor on March 3, 2020, after you worked so hard to truncate the judgment of the Supreme Court. But unfortunately, you have continued to denigrate the Supreme Court that adjudicated over Governor Uzodinma's case by carelessly and arrogantly describing the ruling of the Apex Court as synonymous with fraud. I do hope you know the implications. by saying that Governor Uzodinma's APC is not a political party and that it is an assemblage of strange bedfellows. You have not said anything new from what you have been saying. Since 2015, the PDP lost power, but one would have thought that the narrative would have changed in 2019, yet your party lost. Is it not time you change strategy on what you have been saying for nearly 5 years now? Make no mistake about it, there is nothing in your kitty you are threatening to tell the world about Governor Uzodinma for stating the obvious about your party that can be worse than what they know about you and your party, Uzodinma claims. Wow, guys, what is your own take about this? We all know that there is no way Uzodinma can stand before Wike. The gap is there, I'm telling you. Academically, intellectually, in every area, morally, experience and all that, there is a big gap. I'm telling you. Because my question is that where are his children in the society? In a good society, can Uzodinma handle an elective positions? No. So the gap is there. The gap is there, I'm telling you. So for him to come out and start talking about Wike, how dare he come out? Even in his own community, the people of Imo State, they don't like him. They don't like their governor. And Uzodinma has the right to start talking rubbish about Wike, you can imagine. Because it shows that Uzodinma is becoming nuisance in his community. He's becoming nuisance for all this thing that he's doing. He just started as a governor of Imo State and now is behaving somehow. And he knows fully well that PDP made him what he is today. They made him what he is today by becoming a two-time senator under that great party, apart from the fact that he doesn't win any election to become a governor today. They manipulated everything. But what I can say is that the less noise he makes, the better for him. He just needs to keep silent wherever he is. He doesn't have to make any noise anymore. Because he's been governor of the state is not pure at all. It's not pure at all. There was a time that we were hearing that Governor Uzodinma forged a certificate. And on the long run, we never hear anything again. The case died down. It's just so, we don't expect this guy to start talking right now. Because my own advice for Uzodinma is that he should better leave Wike out of APC internal issues and blame it on his own incapable chairman, Oshiomhole. He should leave Wike alone. Because Wike is not the one that asked Oshiomhole not to hold the party meetings since his assumption. Wike is not the one that asked Oshiomhole not to even render accounts to APC. So Wike is not the one at all. Wike is innocent out of all this thing that is going on. Wike is party chairman who is not able to settle issues ravaging most of the APC state chapter? Was it Wike who tried to control and dictate what happened in Edo State government, thereby undermining the authorities of the state government? I feel that Uzodinma is looking for big trouble. And Uzodinma should not start that trouble. Because he should not start what he cannot finish. He can't finish. My own advice to Uzodinma is just for him to focus on the Imo people, to concentrate on them by giving them a good governance to justify his Supreme Court victory rather than making all this noise all about. That's what I can say. And somebody said that why is this shameless Uzodinma opening his mouth to criticize Governor Wike and the PDP? Does it think we have forgotten he was not elected by the people of Imo State? Uzodinma became the state became of the state through fraud, and he should remain quiet when decent men are talking. Everybody knows that his victory at the Supreme Court is grossly tainted. Nothing could be worse than electoral malfunction. So what I can say is that Hope should be careful of what Uzodinma should be careful of whatever he says. He needs to be very, very careful. He needs to be careful. So guys, what do you think? What is your own take about this? Your comment is highly appreciated, and kindly drop your comment at the comment section. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you. I will say God bless you for subscribing once again. And please don't forget to press the notification button below for more updates about our politics news. God bless you. Bye.